crazy. I couldn't believe when I read that on the report. And
You can get anything off Amazon now.
yeah, somebody's got some good stuff coming in the mail. That's for sure.
My money's on Dirt.
Well, Dirt didn't buy the toilet paper because we know he only uses camo toilet paper.
Camo toilet paper would be pretty cool. Yeah, but would you miss yourself though? I mean, if you can't see it, you might miss yourself.
Oh,
You can actually get that at Cabela's.
At Cabela's in their magazine? You mean in Cabela's magazine?
Yeah, take a look in their catalog for it sometime.
Oh my goodness, I will have to do that.
I got my brother a couple of rolls for a Christmas stocking stuffer one year.
Man, I bet you they make a killing on that, man. Just for gag gifts.
Yes.
I bet you they do make a killing on that. Insane Kobold. Great name, dude. Thank you for the follow, sir. Insane Kobold. Alright, so it looks like we're ready to play. I'm excited. Man, it's been a long week, hasn't it? Kodojo, so how do you like your little tribute that I have to your Dragonborn, buddy?
It's interesting.
You don't even know. Do you know who? You don't know who Dolph Lundgren is?
I might have seen him, but I just never heard his name.
Oh my goodness!
Ivan Drago.
It's all in his chin. That's where you got to focus.
First the Stranger, and now no Dolph Lundgren. Kodojo, we got to get you outside, buddy.
No, outside bad. Outside give me your allergies. Make me feel like shit. So I'm
Xander,
going
thank
last,
you very much for the
guys.
follow, Xander.
So
Are we ready for introductions, Dave?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can go ahead and introduce your character real quick, and then whoever's got the backstory can do the backstory.
Good evening, people. I'm playing Zealous, the half-orc. I'm sorry, the half-elf rogue who aspires to be an arcane trickster. I'm a happy-go-lucky sort and pretty good with a rapier.
Evening troops, I'm Ralphoin. I'm playing Rurak the Barbarian. He's going to follow the path of the Totem Warrior, and he carries a big axe and hits stuff with it. Go.
And I'm sorry I butcher your name on a consistent basis as well.
That's okay. I did it deliberately so it would cause you problems, Dave, that's all.
Here we go. I'm going to try it one time. Rurak.
That's fine, that's perfect.
Alright. Here we go.
I'm Stormwolf. I play Krivgar, the Dragonborn Bard of the College of Lore.
I love it. And we have a substitute tonight as well. So we have our substitute. You can go ahead and introduce yourself. And what character you're playing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
filling in. Well, the other guy's not going, so I'll go.
Monozuki,
I'm filling
thank
in
you, sir.
for Mysteria. If you were here yesterday, you're probably already tired of hearing from me, but I will be playing her character Misty, who I understand is a fiend warlock, and generally has a backstory of an elven mafia sort of thing.
She does. And thanks thanks again for playing for her tonight.
No problem.
And I am Kodojo, playing the dashing Dragonborn Silverclaw, the best looking one out of the group.
As we can see, there's Dolph Lundgren down there. That's who your Dragonborn is modeled after as well.
I am a fighter who dual wields and does not believe in shields. So we shall now go into what happened last time. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Nerd alert.
Oh, screw you, Dave. Last time, our travelers met while traveling with a caravan to the southern region to the town of Ames. During their third week and last leg of their journey, they came to a town called Greenest. But as soon as they came upon the town, they saw the village smoking and on fire, with a blue dragon circling around the town keep. The dragon, seeing the caravan, came in and swept out both the front and the back, but thankfully missing our adventurers. Then a group of 6 kobolds came charging towards the group, slaying over 4 of them. Was me, and the rest, well, they didn't do that much. We scavenged the caravan for supplies and then sneaked our way into the village of Greenest, following the river through the forest. We came about a cluster of 4 houses next to the keep, where a mother was fighting off 8 kobolds and her wounded husband and 3 children off to the side. Our group valiantly charged in, slayed the kobolds, and escorted the family to the keep. Upon reaching the keep, another dozen kobolds tried to fight them off, but then archers from the keep killed them off. And now, as we return to our adventures, they are now in front of Governor of Greenest, and the military general I have no idea how to say that. Escobert the Red.
Escobert.
Yes.
The Red Dwarf.
Yes. Thanks for the dramatic backstory. Holy crap! Thanks for the recap.
Hey, you gotta make it interesting.
No, I totally agree. So that's where you guys at. You guys actually made it to the center keep. You had you actually used the river to your advantage for the most part. You were able to dodge quite a few of the small packs of kobolds and what appear to be robed figures as well walking around. You saw several large lizard-like creatures running around with the kobolds. So it looks like it's some kind of joint effort that's going on here at Greenest. Also, you notice that a lot of the kobolds that you had seen were really paying no attention to you, and they were basically carrying arms and arms full of loot, which I believe you guys took quite a bit of that, didn't you? From the first batch of kobolds that you had encountered?
Some rations.
So you guys made it to the keep. You helped the family there. Basically, You basically helped them make it to their safety. Her name was Lennon, and her husband was Cuff. Yeah, he was very badly wounded. They had 3 children. She was surrounded by kobolds, and the rest is history. You guys pretty much helped. You guys pretty much slept them all, and then you killed them, which is good. Then you made it up to the keep, and 2 gentlemen, 2 battle-hardy veterans approached you. One was he introduced himself as the governor of Greenest, Governor Nighthill, and he was the gentleman where the right side of his face and head were bandaged. His right arm was in a sling, and his blue tunic was also stained in a lot of blood. So it looks like he had done a lot of killing and taken a lot of punishment himself. He introduced you to Castle and Escobert the Red, and Escobert is pretty much a shield dwarf. He has knotted, tangled, and bright red hair, and he is master of the keep and in charge of all of the defenses here in Greenest. And this is pretty much where you guys left off. So is there anything you want to do right off the bat? And also, did you guys notice I put a new notepad out for you guys as well, so you'll have a little bit more room to write. So if you want to take notes, feel free to. So you guys are in the audience of Nighthill and Escobert.
Good evening, gentlemen. We've had a rather rough patch of this, but we were able to cut our way into this keep. What is your situation?
Well, as you can see around you, this is actually just some general information. You can, like I was describing to you earlier, last week, there are ramparts up at the castle, pretty much that extend around the entire wall of the castle. There's plenty of archers. There's some ballists up there as well. No, you don't see any trebuchets, but you do see some ballists, and you see one firing off every once in a while. But the dragon, like I was telling you last week, the dragon has kind of dipped out of the line of sight for now. So it seems like everything is kind of calming down. You can see that there's a lot of wounded men, both civilians of the town and also guards and soldiers of Greenest. You can see there are some types of some priests. They are attending to the wounded. And like I said, there's civilians as well. So there's men, women, and children. They're laid out on beds of hay, and they're being attended to. You also, like I said, you see lots of archers lining the walls. And on the west, you came in through the western wall, and that is there's the outer door, and then there is sort of like a staging room as well. And then there's another door, and then you're in the courtyard area of the keep. So it's sort of like your traditional type of castle. And then there is also another structure on the, I believe it's the eastern side. I'm gonna pull the map up for you guys real quick as well. Let's just go ahead and put you on Greenest right now. So you guys are represented by the barrel. You guys are here at the keep. You can see that the western wall that does have the door, which is you can hear a lot of the guards calling it the Sally Port, and there's also a really large structure on the eastern side as well. So where Escobert is, and also the governor, they are basically on the ramp going up to the inside of the structure, and this is where you guys are at.
I would like to ask two gentlemen how this attack started, if they had provoked it, or if it had just come to them out of the blue.
Nighthill, he tells you that I'll just basically role play this out for you. He tells you we do not know how, we do not know why these vermin are attacking us, but we do know that there are other small villages and towns that have been attacked by this same group. Now, he also tells you that they've been attacked at night, and this attack just happened maybe within the last 30 to 45 minutes. And I'll translate it to where just as you guys were coming up over the crest of the hills when the blue dragons started attacking, and also where the kobolds and everything started ransacking. So you guys got there probably about 5 to 10 minutes after all this had started. Yeah, Kadoja.
Hey, Dave, what would I know about dragon raids on towns? Like how long they would last, and for what reason other than treasure, seeking treasure?
You would know that the dragons would be persistent, but they also have minions as well. A lot of dragons have minions, and it's obvious this blue dragon has minions. Now, you also know that the dragon, especially the blue dragon, you know that it has, you've seen the lightning storm type of breath that it was breathing. So, the thing is, you know that this breath is not 100% all the time. Every time that dragon breathes, you know that it has to rebuild this to be able to use it again. So you know that there is some time between attacks, or between passes.
Do we know how
it was
old
cold?
the
I'm sorry, not
dragon
lightning.
is?
It was a large dragon, and like I had said to both of the Dragonborns last week, that it appeared to be an adult blue dragon. And sorry about that. It was cold, not lightning. My apologies.
No, it's on the draconic ascensory. It's blue dragon is lightning.
Is it lightning? It is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Silver
just
and
super
white is
tired.
cold.
Yeah, I'm just super tired. It is lightning. I'm sorry about that.
Come on, Dave, stay in there. No.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
So is there any
Tighten
word of
up.
a lair close to here, or do any of the citizens or anybody know of any dragons having a lair close to the town?
The Escobert looks over at you and he tells you, we do not know of a lair around here. Other than what Nighthill has told you, we know that the other towns in the surrounding area, they've been attacked at night as well. And we kind of figured that it was going to eventually happen to us as well. We just did not know when, but we have been taking precautions, fortifying the center keep, and that is where we stand. But we do not have the guard or we do not have the equipment to kill a large dragon of that magnitude.
Which direction did you last see the dragon going in?
The dragon flew off to the east.
Do you know if it settled down in town or did it fly past town borders?
No, all of the guards and everything, you kind of ask around to the guards up on the ramparts, and they said that seeing that it's dark out, the dragon basically flew out of their visual range and it was going to the east.
And how safe is it to keep? Is it going to be able to withstand multiple attacks on this dragon? Have you got supplies here that are going to keep the town safe?
Why don't you give me you can give me an investigation check, actually, Ralph. Rurok! Ooh, I nailed it again. I should be tired more often, huh, for your name?
An investigation. Terrible, probably.
While he's doing that, can I look off to the east and see if I see any ominous sort of hill or mountain or something?
Even with your vision, no, you don't see anything.
Fair enough.
Dave, I'm gonna go up to
No,
the...
not 100.
Ooh, wow, 20.
All right,
Nice
so
crit, man.
Ralphorn. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Thank you. 5 XP for everybody that's watching.
Everybody gets 5. That's the rules, guys. If anybody rolls a 20, any of the players rolls 20, everybody gets 5 XP. That's just the way it is. All right, so you definitely can see that this keep is definitely fortified. Actually, the castle is sturdy itself. There's no types of breaks in the wall. So this center keep has actually really withstood a lot of beating from this dragon. But there's a lot of wounded soldiers and everything. You can also see a couple burnt ballists up top. Well, scorched ballists from the lightning. You would probably assume from the lightning that the dragon has spewed out because you had actually seen this. But the keep itself is in really good shape. I mean, really good shape. It doesn't look like it's fixing
dwarven
to
stone
crumble
cutting.
anytime. Aye, it is.
Excellent.
I want to know, Governor, if you intend to send out a reactionary force to clean up the rest of your kobold problem and to rescue the rest of your citizens.
I am working on that currently, my friend. And what is your name, good sir? He's kind of
I am Zealous.
eyeing you up and down. He can't tell if you're a half elf or a human, actually, but he doesn't tell you that though.
I'm Zealous, good man.
All right, well, all hands are welcome here. And what brings you to our beautiful town? Of course, we're having a little altercation as we speak, but are you here for someone or something?
We were on our way to Alms. We were basically looking for an adventure or an opportunity to ransack and loot in the darker regions of this area.
Well, I hope that Greenest is not on your list, good sir.
No. We don't intend to loot your village, but your enemies interest us.
Well, there is a lot of adventure going on, and a lot of adventurers has passed through our great town the last several weeks. However, I am trying to put together a couple small incursions to go back into the town, and if you folks are available, you seem to be very hardy. you seem that you can actually take care of yourself. We would love to have your assistance for several things. We have lots of villagers, as you've seen, and the family comes back out. They actually the kids got attended to, got a little bit of water, and the woman comes back to you, Lennon. She comes back and talks to Nighthill for just a second, and you could hear her say that the party actually saved her. Your party, your group. Nighthill is very pleased to hear that as well, and he extends an offer to you that he would love to have your help. Greenest is definitely in a time of need.
And I say, you have my help.
You have my axe.
What can we
That's
do
right.
for you?
2 katanas. Oh, no, wait, I don't have katanas, Dave.
No, you don't. But who knows? Maybe when Oriental Adventures comes out, we'll get you some katanas. Or if they put something into Forgotten Realms or whatever. Alright, so the governor, he kind of turns to the dwarf and asks Escobert to show you around the keep. He wants to make sure you have all the supplies you need, and he is also going to show you something that will actually literally help you. He kind of talks a little bit lighter around, and he goes, we have a secret way out of here, so you won't have to go through the front door or climb over the walls. Escobert will show you the way out of here. And then the governor, Nighthill, he takes off. And the dwarf, he says, follow me, lads. So Escobert walks up the ramp and heads into the door. That's in the one large structures you can see on the map.
And as I'm pretty much going to hang back a little as I follow them, and I'm just going to be playing my flute a little.
I love it. So are you singing, or are you just kind of like skipping and dancing, or what?
Just walking along, playing a small little tune on the flute.
Trying to cheer up the mood of, or get people inspired for battle.
Inspiration, cheering up the people who are
He's getting nervous.
stuck in the keep from the attack.
All right. So are you going to go up into the structure? Who all is going up into the structure, actually?
I am.
I'll follow the dwarf.
The rogue intends to be there too.
Yep. I'm
Alright.
heading up there too.
All right. So everybody heads in with Escobert, and you can see that there's quite a few guards. A lot of them are standing along the walls. A lot of them have large spears and halberds. And he takes you to there's a like a prison cell area, sort of like a little small stockade, and it's empty. And Escobert turns to you and he tells you that I would love to have a few of these cultists. We think that these are cultists that are working with the kobolds, and if you could possibly grab one of those guys, not kill him, we could possibly question them to see why they're doing this. Find out where they're at. I have ways to making people talk. And he kind of takes his hammer and pats it down into his hand a few times.
Rurak just smiles.
We'll try to
I
find the
ask him-
leader
I
of
asked
this
him
cult.
for the signs of the cultists, what to look for and such.
Pretty much, Lassie, the cultists are usually the ones in the robes. We've killed a few of them, and they're all human. There's no
Wait,
dwarves, no elves, mainly all human.
Is there anything else you require, Escobar?
If you can
that
save
we
as
may
many
be
villagers
obliged.
as well, that is the whole point. I know Greenhill is putting together several other contingencies, and they're going to be going throughout the town as well, trying to get as many survivors as we can.
Point us in the direction you want us to go.
Our party is certainly available, but we're available for hire.
Oh, higher, I see.
Well, you may be, but I am a military man of Neverwinter and cannot stand by and watch civilians die over petty money.
Well, we'll talk about this later. I'm sure we could probably. And he actually turns to you, and says something. Citizen guy. He says, I'm sure that we can work something out later on, but we need to get through this situation first.
Very good. I would remind you, however,
Ooh,
that our
I like
party, as
that.
you see, is balanced towards dealing out damage rather than healing damage. We would appreciate your being able to
I love
supply us
it.
with several healing potions. We notice that you have clerics here within the keep to tend the wounded. Perhaps you can spare us some healing.
I cannot spare any healing potions. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a private message. Your dungeon master just sent me a message and said, you all have 3 healing potions apiece.
Metagaming. Terrible.
I love it. He does call over, he does grunt away. He goes around the corner, and actually a man of faith comes around the corner, and he says, Jonathan will fix you up. So if anyone needs any kind of healing right now, now is the time. So
Excellent.
he does. If anybody's missing any kind of hit points, we'll go ahead and get that squared away. Everybody can go ahead and have a cure wounds, a level 1 cure wounds. So I can actually I can afford to give you a couple spells. So the cleric is actually he's got some spells. He's pretty high level cleric. So all right. So who needs some healing real quick? Everyone can have. That was pretty good, Citizen guy. I like that, man.
The dwarf's got a couple of cuts and nicks on him he could do with healing up his hit points down or something.
I would think I would need it because I can't remember what my health was from last week.
All right, so who doesn't have max hit points? Let's just put it that way. Who doesn't have max hit points?
I know I don't.
That would be Ralthwin and Stormwolf. And possibly Kadojo.
No, I'm good.
So he's
I'm
level
good.
1. That would be a total of bonus of that. All right, so Ralthwin, you get 4 back.
Bring him back up to full then.
Okay. Now Kadojo, you need it too. You needed one
No,
as well?
I'm good.
Or
I'm
who?
good.
Storm did, right?
Yeah.
All right, Storm, you get 9 hit points back.
That will probably put me back to full.
All right, hopefully. No guessing. No guessing now.
I'm going to turn
Well-
to Ralthwin at this point and
That was great,
remind
guys. Your
Ralthwin
dungeon
that
master sent me a
both
message.
the
I love it.
Bard and Mage expended spells and spell slots in our
Sisson guy's
cutting
new,
through to the castle,
so he's
and
still
asked
learning,
them
guys.
if it behooves us to take a long rest overnight, start first thing in the morning when we are fully charged and ready to go.
Xander
No,
and
civilians
Zlash,
are in
thank you
danger
for the
now.
follows.
We must head out.
Zlash and Xander, thank
I think
you for
time
the-
is of the
Thank you for the
essence.
follows. Yes, time is of the essence, and that is something that we do not have. And right now, you guys notice the sun is down. It is definitely dark outside, so you're able to tell by the stars and the way that the moon is positioned. It's probably about 9:30, getting close to 10 o'clock at night. Escobar tells you that there is a small tunnel that was built for security purposes for the actual center keep itself. It does take you to the southern part of the hill on the downslope.